Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm really excited because we're finally doing my empty house tour. So come on inside. Oh, I'm scared. So this is the front little entrance area. It's just basically gonna stay the same, but all the ugly light fixtures are gonna go. So first we're gonna go into the foyer. My favorite part about this room and what really made me fall in love with this house is the staircase and the arches. So first we're gonna go into the living room through the arches. This room is pretty much gonna stay the same. We're not doing much for remodeling in this room, but the color needs to change, the floors need to be lightened, and we need to get rid of some of the light fixtures and update these sconces. Maybe even do a little updating on the fireplace. I always say this room is like a woman power room because the medallion on the ceiling has a woman holding a man's head. And I always say that Jason better be good because that'll be him. Head on a platter. You can say stuff too, honey, if you want to. Okay. What?
Okay.
Just don't show your face because you got stuff in your teeth. A lot of it. The next room is the library, and this is going to be like Jason's office and also like a very snuggly, cozy room. So come on in. Originally, I didn't really like the wood, the natural wood, but our interior designer says that she thinks she can make it really cute, so I'm feeling a little more optimistic about it. What's up, buddy? Remy gets exhausted in this house. He just gets so tired walking around. Currently, this is my favorite room in the house, which is the dining room. This room I love because it has the molding, the original sconces we're gonna keep, the giant light we're gonna get rid of. I just think this room is super pretty with the molding around the ceiling. It's just a pretty room. And now we'll go this way. This is the little breakfast room. Nothing really exciting about this room. We'll probably add like a little nook here and maybe drink coffee here in the morning. Butler pantry, we'll just store some appliances in here, and the butler pantry and the kitchen are all gonna be gutted. So there's really not much to see here right now because this is all gonna be ripped out and redone. This is what the kitchen currently looks like, and we're probably gonna rip out this wall here, which will open up into the foyer. So it'll be like a matching arch, and it'll just really bring more natural light into the foyer. Another room. This room is the den. This room is just gonna be like a chill place where we watch TV, rip out all of these old built-ins because I really think that they're ugly, so they're all gonna go, and we'll probably just have like a TV, some cozy couches in here, and call it good. Back here, there's just a half bath, and then this really cute porch. I love this porch. The arches are carried through this room as well, and I just think they're so pretty. The character of this house is what made me fall in love with it. And now back to the main foyer. The house just kind of makes like a big loop right now. And this is where the opening will be in the kitchen. Now we're gonna go into the basement. This kind of reminds me of like a dungeon, like the curving staircase, but it's not as creepy as a dungeon. This area used to be an apartment in the 60s, I think. And so it's really outdated. We're gonna need to do a lot of fixing up down here, but probably not until like phase 2 or phase 3. So it's not gonna be done before we move in, but later. Here's like an entertainment, here's like an entertainment area. We'll probably have like a couch by the fireplace, just like a chill kind of hangout area. And this area over here, we're thinking of doing a movie theater. We'll need to rip down the radiator and probably put like the screen or big TV here. But right now it's not used for anything. It's kind of gross. I'm gonna save the little historic surprise until the end of the basement. So we're gonna come over here. Down here is the old kitchen, which is really gross, so we're not gonna go in there, and then just like a bathroom, which isn't that great. And this is the unfinished part, which I think is really kind of scary and spooky. We're probably not going to use any of these areas for a really long time until we figure out what we want to do with them. So there's going to be storage. This is what they use for one of their washing areas with, they have so many washers and dryers in this house, it's like ridiculous. And this over here is from when the house was built, this is how they used to iron their clothes, and I think it's just too heavy, so no one wants to move it out of here. Here's the laundry chute. This is where they used to store their vegetables back in the day, and they called it the vegetable room, which makes sense. Then if we go over here, there's just more creepy storage down this hallway. And then this is the boiler room. The other day we had 2 gas leaks, so we had to replace all of the gas pipes in here. So we're pretty used to being in this room. It's just kind of gross and old, but this room is kind of cool, which is also scary but cool. In this room is where they used to store all of the coal so they could heat the house. And so this was called the fuel room, and they would shovel all the coal into the other room, and then they'd heat the house in here. And now for the little historic surprise. I hope I didn't talk it up too much. I think it's really cool, but hopefully you guys are excited too. In this closet is the little historic hidden surprise, which we didn't even know was here basically until we were walking through, like on the day we were buying the house. We knew that it was a weird closet, but we didn't know what it was used for. And this closet, like at first we thought it was a coat closet, but what it actually is, it swings open and it's a bar for during the Prohibition. And in here they would serve drinks. And if they ever needed to like hide it, they'd just shut the door and no one would ever know they're serving drinks in here. When we looked at the blueprints, on the blueprints it said that there was a hidden door under the stairs. So I asked the seller on the day we were closing if there was a hidden door, and she said yes, in fact there is. So the hidden door is right here, and this is where they would hide the alcohol. And they would lock the alcohol in here so in case they needed to, no one could find it and they wouldn't get in trouble. That's it for part 1. We covered the main floor and the basement. Come back for part 2, which will be the second floor with all the bedrooms, and then also the attic where there's another surprise.